What's up, guys? It was two of you here back again. You may be like, oh, what is this all about? Well, tonight we're recording from my office. Excuse my desk, it's been a long day. Just up here watching some YouTube videos. Told you guys before, I love watching YouTube toolbox tours and just kind of see what people got, their setups, etc. Tonight we're looking at everything but that. I guess this channel. Got a couple more that I'm probably gonna check out here. But I thought I would share what I won off of highbid.com. So you guys know I've been talking about, let's go to highbid real quick. Highbid.com in terms of, let me see here, auction wins and stuff like that. So here's a look at, there's not the proprietary here, but here's some things that I had been bidding on. That's got 4 days left. It's at 85 bucks. Probably won't be going after that. This ratchet's got 7 days. I will probably go after that if I can. That I decided to walk away, and so on and so forth. But highbid.com, guys, I know a lot of people have asked me about it. I think some people have actually I'm trying to find where my wins are at. Have actually gone out and purchased stuff, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Sorry. This is the most recent thing I picked up. I'm going to go pick this up here. So got that. But yeah, it's just it's a cool website. And I recently won some tools, and I thought I would share with you guys what I got. So first thing, I guess, is some Wera. I don't own any Wera. Well, I did not own any Wera tools, but we do now. Go ahead and have this open. And we got this bit set. It's got sockets as well, up to 13 from 4. And you get a variety of Phillips, Torx, hex bits there. You get the ratchet that holds the bits, and you get another ratchet, low profile ratchet that actually these sockets fit into. They're pass through, I guess, kind of design, and they sit flush with the ratchet. You know, I was playing with this tool, and I didn't, like I said, I didn't own anything that was from Wera before, and I am very impressed with how it sounds. Like, it's really good. And this is a used tool. This is not a brand new tool. But these ratchets are nice, man. They got something special here with their tools. So much so that I'm probably gonna go out and get another set of tools if I can find something on auction. But that's a pretty low profile set. The reason why I placed a bid on these was because, like I said in a previous video, the idea was that I would leave these on my motorcycle, and then whenever I'm riding, if I needed to, Lord forbid, I needed to, but I would have what I need. And I'll probably end up replacing some of these with some of the more common sizes that are on my bike. I know like a 6mm hex and an 8mm hex are common on my bike. So I'll just make sure that I have those. I think this one here is a 6, but I don't have an 8. So that's the first set I got. I think I got those for like $60. And I think the cheapest set I saw on eBay was like, I think like 130 or something like that, 101, I can't remember. The second thing we got was this set of Joker wrenches. And now when it comes to Wera, that's a brand, hang on, let me see here. That's a brand that I really did not take serious. I've never really taken them serious. You may say, well, why did you buy them? Because, well, the prices was right, for one. And number two, I thought, you know what, I'll give them a shot. If I can get it for the right price, and I looked it up, then it would make sense. But, so the rest of these wrenches are all standard, goes from 5/16 up to 3/4. None ratcheting, but this particular one was ratcheting, and I started listening to it. It's got a great sound, man. It sounds really, really tight. It almost sounds like Capri Tools. I think Capri Tools, in my opinion, has some of the best ratcheting wrenches out there for the money. They're very, very durable, but they have a really nice tight gear, and there's like virtually no slop in their tools, in their ratcheting box end wrenches. So shout out to Capri Tools. Did I say Ulsa? If I didn't, I meant to say Capri Tools if I didn't say that. But shout out to Capri Tools. They have a really nice set of ratcheting wrenches. So, but yeah, these Wera wrenches, man, they're very heavy. Like I've used some wrenches in the past, even with snap-ons. Some of snap-ons feel like I'm going to say this, but I probably shouldn't, but they almost feel like they're hollow inside. Like it's got a really lightweight feel to it, and maybe in some applications that's more desirable. But I've always liked a tool that has a little bit of heft to it, that you know that you got a quality piece in your hand. So glad that I was able to get these. I think I paid like 58 bucks on auction for these here. So came with the one ratcheting wrench, but that was cool because it allowed me the opportunity to see to formulate some thoughts on Wera tools. The next thing we got here is this set of this tap and die set. You can see the lot number there. It's a Mac tool set. Has 2 layers, 2 decks to it, I guess, if you will, upper and a lower. Upper and a lower. Can't get that out. But it's got the tap, the taps and the dies. Everything's there, all complete. And so it looks like they're in pretty good condition. I did inspect a few of them. Taps and stuff like that's very difficult to buy because you have to be able to look at it enough to make sure that the taps are in okay condition. Otherwise, you're going to be trying to warranty them out and get a replacement. I paid 50 something for that. The Wera tools came with this 1/2-inch drive to 1/4-inch drive hex or driver. So yeah, I don't know that I'll ever use this, but it did come with it. So this last, well, we'll jump away. So those are the first things I won off an auction. Switch over to Amazon. I did pick up this 1/2-inch drive X-Core pinless universal extension, jointed extension. I have the regular standard 1/2-inch drive extensions, and I don't have really any high quality ones. They're all kind of like off-brand stuff. I mean, I do have snap-on, but they're all chrome. But when it comes to impact grade, I didn't have anything that's really nice. So I picked up this for $19 off of Amazon. It is made in China, so let's see how long it survives. And the last thing we got here, and I'll set this kind of like in my lap here, is this double box in wrench set from Gearwrench. I think I paid 80 something for this set here. 17, so it goes all the way up to 19 millimeters. I think the smallest size is an 8 millimeter. Ratcheting on one end and then the 0-degree offset on the other. One thing I didn't notice is that the Gearwrench are very, very thin. So if I compare these to like Snap-on or even my Capri tools, I think that this box end here, the non-ratcheting end, is a lot, well, I wouldn't say a lot thicker, but the wall is a little bit thicker on those other wrenches. I'll have to confirm that, but I believe that it is. I know when I first looked at these, I thought that was pretty thin. Say what you will about that. I really can't comment one way or the other. I don't know if these are the Taiwan ones or if these are the China ones. I hope they are Taiwan. I absolutely don't like buying things from China if I can avoid it, but it is what it is. So like I said, from 8 to 19, full set, no skips. And that's nice to have. I don't have these. Well, I have double box ends, but I don't have ratcheting on one end and none ratcheting on, or the non-ratcheting on the other. So yeah, nice set. I think I got these for $80. So but those are my auction wins. Let me see here. I think I could probably Yeah, so here we go. So I paid 65 for that set there. I paid $60 for the tap and die set, and I paid 82 for the double box center wrenches. And oh, so that's important to point out is that the $65 that I paid was for both the socket and ratchet set and the wrenches. So that was both sets for $65. That's a really good deal, because I believe these independently is probably like over 200 as a total set. Because I think these are like 120, 130. I don't know what it is brand new. And then these are probably 80, 90 bucks for the set. So you get some good money here just in these two, and I only paid $65. I let these Sonics angle wrenches go back. They ended up sold for $35, which is probably a decent deal. But I let them go back because I was already working on building out a USA set, a USA made set from older brands, and so I'm well on my way on that. So I figured there's no point in buying these offshore wrenches if I can get some USA made stuff. Like I said, 60 bucks for the tap and die set and $82.50 for the wrench set. Now, I almost got taken on this one here because I believe you can buy this set on eBay for like roughly like $104. Buy it now. So I was just shy of that. So I felt like that was a pretty good deal. I didn't know that until after I had already won this. And then I went back to look and see. So one thing I will say on these auction sites, make sure that before you go and bid on an item, you do your research and you look at what the item, you can get the item on eBay for. eBay is a great place because you can go out there, you can basically find the item you want, and you can see what the lowest price is for that item if you were to buy it from that way. And so that's where I start at first, and then I go back and figure out what I want to pay and what I want to bid. You guys saw that I had already won this Cobalt set here for $5. It is Cobalt USA. Shout out to Tony Croteau, who told me, hey, I think those are made by Armstrong, not Snap-on or Williams. So thank you, Tony, man. I completely missed that, and it makes sense because these do not have the Snap-on date code on them. Unlike my wrenches, which I do know are made by Snap-on / Williams, they do have the date code. So these, in fact, are made by Armstrong, but nonetheless, they are USA made. And that's pretty much it, guys. You can kind of see the stuff that I've bid on over time. Some things I've let go. Some things I've decided to go ahead and grab. And it just kind of depends on what it's going to go for and how big of a jump or leap I want to take. I will walk away from something if it doesn't make sense because, as many of you already know, I have a significant Snap-on collection setup of tools, so I really don't need a whole lot. Here's those wrenches that I picked up last time. You guys can see here, $190 is what I paid for both sets. That's like 900 bucks worth of wrenches for $190. I'm telling you guys, seriously. You see, I'm not lying about what I pay. And you can see what, well, for the most part, you can see what some of these other items go for. And you can see what, you can at least see what I bid and then see, you know, like I won that. That was close to home. And we needed that on my farm, so. Bid on some stuff for the wife. Yeah, bid on a couple things for me. But that's pretty much it. So all you have to do, you can do a large search. You can just type in Snap-on. Okay, and then it'll load up. You can go down here and start looking at items. You can see things that are like going to be closing pretty soon. You can see things that have a longer time out there. And you just kind of scroll through till you find what makes sense, you know, what you like. And then if you want to, you can go back and say, well, I live in, let's say 46845. I don't, but because I'm not going to disclose my address. But I'll type in, I know this is Fort Wayne, and you can search up things that are in your area, and you can specify within 100 miles or up to 500 miles, you know, and you can kind of see what's for sale and its relative location or proximity to you. You can just kind of scroll through there and see what makes sense to buy. What you know, how much time is left, how many bids are on it, you know, and like here, are these 1/4" drive swivels? I don't even know. They don't say. Look like 38s. But then here it looks like 1/4. And they're in Walkerton, Indiana. And they have 4 days left on it. Let's see here. Let's do, oh, you gotta pick them up. So let's see here. And we've been outbid. We're winning now. Simple as that. You guys saw me do it. So we're winning now. We'll see, you know, how long that lasts for. And someone will come and steal it right out from under me. And I won't care less because I've already have like 15,000 sets of these. So, all right, guys, that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in to my auction haul. If you guys have any questions, put it down in the comments. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. And check me out on Instagram, guys. I'm at Midwest_tool_review. I do a lot of independent posts that pop up on IG first, and then followed by YouTube as a full video. But it's a great way to see some of the other things that I do outside of just simply making YouTube content. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.